Hey, Mark Hamrock with Hamrock Music Instruction. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at a beginning bass lesson, some right-hand technique stuff. And so there's different ways of playing the bass. There's three main ways. The first is using alternating index middle fingers. And then another way is using a pick. And the third way is slapping. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the alternating index middle fingers. So what we're going to do is we're going to rest your thumb on the pickup, and depending on what kind of bass you have, it might be a little bit further back here. I have a P bass, so which only has really the one pickup, so I'm going to rest my thumb here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start with the index finger on the fourth string, which is your top string. So the strings are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4 from the bottom. I know it's upside down a little bit backwards, but that's the way it is. So again, we're going to start on the fourth string, and what you want to do is use the tip of the finger to pluck the string. So I'm going to do that. There you go. There's the fourth string. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're kind of pushing into the string a little bit, not plucking it up like that, because you're going to get a better tone by pushing down like that. So we're going to play index finger and then middle finger, index, middle. Okay, so again, with both of those, I'm using the tips of the fingers and I'm kind of pushing a little bit into the strings. So after we do that, we're going to move on to the third string. Now, what we want to do here is we're going to use what's called rest stroke, which means that after you pluck the third string, you're going to be resting the finger on the fourth string. So again, that looks like this. Now, there's a few different reasons why you want to do this. One is that it limits the range of motion in the finger. The other is, again, it forces you to kind of push into the body of the bass, so you end up getting a better tone. So it's a little thicker sounding than doing this. The third reason is that you actually end up muting the fourth string above it, which is good. So like in other words, if I'm playing the fourth string and then I move to the third and I'm using free stroke, which means just plucking the string and then floating above it, then you're still going to hear the fourth string ring with that. So what I want to do is if I'm playing the fourth string and then I go to the third, that immediately mutes the fourth string. Okay, so again, what we're going to do is index middle on the fourth string, and then move down to the third string, index middle. So using rest stroke again, and then same thing on the second string, index middle. Now when you get to here, you might have to move your thumb down to the fourth string. I have clown hands, pretty big hands, so I don't have to do that, but you might have to. So anyway, so second string again, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then first string, 1, 2, 1, 2, and even I sometimes move, down on that first string. So index middle on the fourth string, third, second, first. And then what you're going to want to do is do the first string again, index middle, come up to the second string, third string, index middle, and then fourth string. So you're doing index middle, fourth string, third, second, first, and then first, second, third, fourth. Now make sure you keep all the notes even. In other words, don't do and then a big pause and then, right? So you want to keep them nice and even, index, middle, third string, so on and so forth. So then what I would do is after that is reverse it. Use middle, index, and then third string, middle, index, second string, and first string, and then first string again, second, third, and fourth string. So this is the basic right hand technique for playing bass. Make sure that you want to try to keep your right wrist pretty straight. In other words, don't do this and keep your wrist bent like that, because any repetitive motion like that with your wrist bent can cause, injuries. So what you want to do is, if you have to prop your elbow up a little bit, do that just to kind of straighten the wrist out a little bit. But try to keep that positioning there. And keep your thumb down. Don't let that float up. Use rest stroke. Hope that was good. Like and comment below, and we'll see you soon.